Nahida is finally out, and we're gonna go pull for her. So I've been saving since Nilou came out, and ideally we get her within, what, 4 pulls? Because I'm not keen to have another Nino moment and lose a 50. See how lucky we are. And just to prove that I just got Nilou, this is gonna be pretty bad. I'm at like 10 pity? 9 pity? Or 9 away? Or... yeah, and I have like nothing, but here's to hoping. No, don't do that to me, please. There's no... You know, sometimes it's just that easy. Alright, well, this video is going to be a guide about just how to build her, essentially, what she can go into, and what works for her. Damn, I wasn't expecting that! First 10 pull. Do we go for the weapon?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh man, I mean I got lucky with the key, but... I wasn't expecting that! Let's just go for it. Alright, for those of you who don't know where this cube is, because I got lost and spent like 30 minutes trying to find it, you teleport here and then you go down this little tunnel. And there it is. Fun fact, if you want a free achievement, you can just wait for it to become a little Dendro ball, slam you, and then burn it with Pyro, and you'll get a free achievement. Now, going over her set and artifacts, what works for her, you would use Deepwood or Gilded Dreams, but available in 3.3 when it comes out, there is Flower of Paradise, which I believe is like her best in slot for artifacts. Now, her overall stats, just to make things very simple, you just want to build her with 800 to 1000 Elemental Mastery, and then for a crit ratio, just 50 to 100. Now the weapons that work well for her, just going off the rip, is 3 stars you have Magic Guide. Of her 4-star weapons, she does have Map of Mare, Sacrificial Fragments, and the Widsith, but if you already have Sacrificial Fragment or the Widsith, I wouldn't recommend just building Map of Mare specifically for her. Now for 5-star weapons, you could use the 1000 Floating Dreams, which is on banner right now, and then as 2 other options, you could use Kagre's Verde and the Lost Prayers, but Lost Prayers I would recommend using it only if you plan on using her as a main DPS or like an on-field, like main damage dealer. I'm not going to go too in depth about the numbers because this is just a simple guide of like what you can use and what works for her. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of the numbers. Now, when it comes to team comps, I'm just going to be showcasing Ganyu Reverse Melt because I believe it's the most finicky. Essentially what you want to do is use Nahida's E to apply Dendro onto an enemy, and then use Bennett's E to apply Pyro and cause a burning effect. And then once you're at a distance, you can use Ganyu's standard charge shot and apply Cryo, which will do a melt. This shot can be shot up to 4 times, I believe, without ruining the burning effect, and then once you do that you just rinse and repeat and keep causing melt cycles. Now overall, Nahida can be in almost any team so long as you work around it. Obviously her best in slot would be with Nilou, because if you want to have explosive blooms like on point, then it just does a crazy amount of damage for mob encounters. On top of that, you could use Hyper Bloom, where you have Nahida, Zhongli, and Yelan, or you can use Xingqiu. And ideally, you would have Raiden somewhere on this slot, but I don't have Raiden because I'm waiting for her rerun. Other team slots could be Nilou, Nahida, Dendro Traveler, and then a Hydro Healer or Xingqiu. You could use Barbara, you can use Kokomi, but ideally, you don't even need a second Dendro character like Dendro Traveler. You can use 3 Hydro units and then just use Nahida to go to town and do absolute crazy damage with Bloom. There are other teams that you can use, which is with Child, Sucrose, and Fischl, or ideally, aside from Sucrose, you would have Kazuha, but I don't have Kazuha. Kazuha and Nahida work very, very well with each other just for grouping things, and it makes mob battles a lot easier. There are a lot of showcases on YouTube just showing how good Kazuha and Nahida are within Pyro, Hyper Bloom, and Reverse Melt teams. So you can look into those. But overall, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm super happy I got Nahida within 10 pulls. Not happy I didn't get the weapon, but I guess I can't complain. I hope you guys are able to get her if you plan on pulling for her. But for the next banner that comes out, I plan on pulling for the Raiden Shogun whenever she comes out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.